So my article this week is called Social Media Analytics, an Interdisciplinary Approach and Its Implications for Information Systems from Business and Information Systems Engineering Journal. This article approaches an emerging discipline known as social media analytics. The article points out that there's a tremendous amount of data in social media. For example, there's more than 1 billion Facebook users and more than 280 million active Twitter users each month. So all this data can be used to understand things like public sentiment in political topics, cultural impacts of global events and how different cultures respond to the same event, and then geodata to understand things like situational information about natural disasters or tracking disease outbreaks, and understanding the public's loyalty to certain brands or products. There are several challenges with social media analytics. Because it's a new discipline, it requires lots of different kinds of researchers and scientists to be coordinated, like computer scientists, mathematicians, social scientists, political scientists must collaborate to analyze the data because there aren't really purely social media analysts. The second issue is that there's just a massive amount of data, and much of it is unstructured data, like documents and images and videos and things like that, which require a really, really large amount of computing power and really sophisticated techniques to analyze. And then the final issue is that social media data is really an incomplete representation of the population. So there are inherent biases built into social media data. So the primary methods in social media analysis are text analysis, social network analysis, and trend analysis. Text analysis uses methods like natural language processing and clustering to identify abstract topics in unstructured data sets. And then those can be used to apply sentiment analysis, which identifies positive and negative feelings toward topics. Social network analysis studies the connections between people and groups. And social network analysis can also be used to identify influencers by using metrics like centrality and prestige to find the thought leaders in a group. But because of the size and complexity of the data set, social network analysis often has challenges with accuracy, identifying influencers. And then trend analysis, used to identify trending topics among social media data sets. Trending algorithms are already in use across several different platforms like Twitter. So the authors suggest that there's a lack of framework in science today for interdisciplinary sciences like social media analysis. So that's one of their suggestions as we go forward, is to work together to create a framework for interdisciplinary analysis. And they suggest that using guidelines from design sciences, which is an engineering methodology for solving problems by identifying constructs, models, and instantiations. They also suggest that the results of social media analysis must be tested against manual content analysis to validate its methods and accuracy. So I believe that as we move forward, social media analysis will become part of other disciplines like social BI, where companies can use social media data in their business intelligence practices. And then the ethics of social media analysis. We have to decide, is it acceptable to analyze people's social media data?